I'm shooting at the drone that just dodged. Like this one.
Okay.
I using a burst.
So -5 or -3 or
Two.
-2? -2, okay. Yeah, you hit it on. Wow, I rolled 6 successes with 9. Fucking, that's ridiculous. Aaron, I think I might need to be a rigger. Just saying, because I apparently found the way to win.
Warren, you think that now, but to be a rigger is to suffer.
I know. Well, I bet you when the book comes out, it'll be like giant fucking Japanese mechs, and then everybody will want to be a rigger. So
You wait till the book, then you play the rigger.
I would let you like cyber up Big Jazz, make a new character, and have Big Jazz be your bio drone.
Oh my god, that would be fucking terrifying.
No, I'll play Big Jazz to the bitter end, like I said. I like
could make
characters.
like a pixie from the Fae or whatever in the tier who jumps into Big Jazz.
Wow.
I'm back, Shy.
Oh, welcome back.
Quack, quack.
So you get 2 net successes, so what's the damage of the gun? It's like, had it from before.
10.
10, yeah.
Is it still firing flechette?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
And it was 12, yeah, plus 2, so 14.
Okay, so it has a shit ton of armor then. Okay, so 9 damage? Yeah, it's gonna die. Okay, it blows up. Alright, that's Murdoch's turn. Okay, this rotodrone.
Dead.
Oh yeah, it's dead. Where's this one? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so this one over here will zoom to here. And I can't resist, guys. So, sorry. Enhance suppress?
We did kind of deserve it.
Yeah, like right there. That'll hit like all of you, yeah?
In my defense, this was as far as I could run, though.
Me too.
Yeah, so it'll hit literally... Will that even hit text? No, it won't.
No,
How
I'm
many
in cover.
meters? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, correct, actually. It's the one thing that blocks enhance suppress.
Is
Save
this,
me, tree.
Is this thing not like any form of cover?
No, that's like rubbish on the ground. That's only like
okay.
up to like Amber's like ankles or whatever.
Normally you'd be able to
was
take
fine.
cover in it, but because he's doing an enhanced, you can't.
I think
Okay.
Phil's drone is safe though, because it's probably like
Front of
floating
my
really
life.
high.
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah,
drone
that's
is
true.
up on the roof and shit, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in the field.
So, let me just roll this thing. Okay, and all of you roll reaction plus edge, and you'll be happy to know I got 3 successes again. I'm not, if not consistent.
No. Base damage.
Boom, baby.
Base damage is
You're
12
lucky.
AP.
Okay. -2 AP.
Yep. Wow, that was a statistically amazing roll, Amber.
Fuck me.
Chris.
Chris, like, fucking
You
technically
crit-
glitches. Just,
Yeah.
I
I
hit
don't
both
think
the
you
bullets.
can crit glitch a defense, but yeah.
you can't, but it would be otherwise.
So I take 1 stun.
Okay, so you, Chris and Bermuda, you guys need to roll your armor against 12p -2. So you take 7 stun, Chris, I think?
Okay, that knocks me out.
Yeah, you're knocked out.
I do have like auto.
Biomonitor?
Yeah.
Yeah, auto injector. Okay, so what do you have in it? Just a stim patch?
It's called like stim patch. Yeah.
So what's the rating of it? Or whatever?
6.
Okay, so you remove 6 stun from that, so you take 1 stun basically. Bermuda, you take 7 stun.
Mhm.
And Amber dodged. Okay.
Firehead, did you go over your stun total?
Yeah.
How much over did you go?
What I found again here.
Let me have a look.
Actually, it says 0 for me, for some reason.
What's your
Or
willpower?
11.
His willpower is 5.
And how much stun were you at before you took that 7 stun hit?
Well, it's 6 plus whatever he's on now. So he'd be on... He'd be exactly 5 over.
So you take 2 physical damage.
Yeah, so you take 2 physical damage as well.
Roll for composure, I guess.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Wow.
Quick question, what
Uh,
do you want us to roll initiative?
You're technically in the car with Murdoch.
Alright.
So, I mean, I don't know how you want to do it, but, like, you weren't here, so I didn't know how to play your character, really, so...
2 people in the vajazzle, man.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, so
Well,
you
it
actually
was
passed
confusing
the
because
competitive?
the drones don't have vaginas, so it was like, what is he gonna do?
We don't know that for sure, Aaron. Warren, do the drones have vaginas?
Yes, I used one of their component slots to put that artificial genitalia, and they all have vaginas.
The Aaron?
Just so he can feel like he had something to do.
Yeah. Alright. Let's roll a drone here. Seeing that his friend has suppressed the shit out of them, goes to try and finish off Tex. Zooms there.
They understand friendship.
They're wirelessly communicating, like I told you. And it fires a simple like full auto at you, so -2, Aaron.
Yeah, and he still gets a -8 because I'm behind full cover and I was running.
Yeah.
Which is the weirdest rule.
It has almost no dice, but yeah, there you go. So 1 success. Yeah, you very handily dodged that. Alright. This one, where is it? Oh, it's down there. This one will zoom to here. And sensing weakness, shoots at Firehead.
That's
Oh my
fucking
God.
harsh, man.
-2 to your dodge. Oh my god. Seriously, I have to make a rigger. It's not even funny anymore. I have to screenshot some of these rolls. These are the best I've ever rolled.
Armor penetration?
Yeah, -2.
I think you should have less stun damage. You should have 6 open boxes from the stim.
Yeah, you should have only 4 stone Firehead because you went over into Overbleed or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Okay, so 3 net successes on you. That makes it 15 physical damage, and then you resisted 7 of it, so 8 stun damage? Yeah, 8 stun damage.
So you take another point of physical, and your stun's full.
Yeah. So just put your stun to full and take 1 more physical, yeah. And you're unconscious again, I think? Oh no, he's not because he's still right?
That's
No,
them,
he
yeah.
is.
Oh, he is unconscious? Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
There is a drug that will keep you awake, I think, when your stun monitor's full, but you end up with a negative quality if that happens to you. You get like high pain or low pain tolerance or something.
What I have is just stim patches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amber, your turn.
If I cast inside the suppressive fire, I get a penalty to casting, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Shite.
3.
That would be a penalty of 6 total.
You could move out of it before you cast. You just have to make the roll.
It's a touching spell. I want to increase your reflexes.
If Amber stands behind me, is she technically not in the suppressive fire because I am a wall? Not
She's
a man?
adjacent to it.
Yeah.
And I cannot move any further. I could run.
And remember, at the end of this turn, you guys are gonna suffer the lovely effects of tear gas.
I'm gonna run. I run 2 more meters.
You have to make the test, though, to...
Already did.
Oh, did you?
Reaction plus edge.
Yeah.
Well, it got 3, so it hits you again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's
So,
the
12
AP?
physical -2. Yeah. You have any idea who built the drones for this, Aaron?
Oh, I've got an idea.
So 7 stun damage.
Rob plays exclusively on that community thing. Runner Hub.
Nowadays, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have auto injector and all that?
I'm checking. I do have an auto injector, but I don't think I have any more stim. I don't have it in my gear.
You can retroactively buy some if you just forgot to buy some. I don't mind.
How much is it for the
Just
Raging
has an
Stick one?
auto-injector.
How much is it? Anyone have it on hand? In Chummer?
It's $25 per rating, so $150 for rating 6.
Okay. Yeah, I'll buy 5 doses.
Okay.
And I'll take the stim.
Alright. That's your turn then. I'll pass you. Oh, well, never mind. You were out of stuff anyway, I think. Were you? Yeah, you were. Okay. Rhododron is dead. Giant, your turn.
Okay, so this one here is pretty low because it's shooting text in the tree, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I move around here and I line up like my position looking up at this thing so that this is behind it.
Yeah, that's possible. Yep.
Okay. I will use suppressive fire and then I will use my free action to use bounding overwatch. So anyone who rolls small unit tactics if they've got it, or intuition -1 if they don't, gains 3 to all their defense tests, and enemies gain a -3 to hit them.
Oh, nice.
So I'll roll my small unit tactics first.
Do we do that now or on our next action phase?
On your action. You can do it now, actually, just to save time, because it's just a free action. And I will roll my suppressive fire shit. Six hits.
6 hits. Tries to dodge. Who knows my rolls? It may
That's a good
happen.
roll.
Nope, never mind. Rolled like shit. Alright, so 13p -5. Yeah, you blow it up on that drone. And now the other one tries to dodge. Other one fails. This is so good. Nope, blows up as well. I love that shotgun myself. It's a very, very good shotgun.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Big Jazz has killed many a thing with it. Alright, it's your turn. Kicks, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do Matrix shits. I will, hold on. It's been weeks. I got this.
Yeah, you literally only see one foreign wireless signature anymore, and it's this one here.
Okay, so I...
You could data spike the shit out of it if you wanted to. So that's cyber combat plus logic.
Oh yeah, and I get +1 because I'm on psych.
Yep. Okay, you get 1 net success. So...
Attack
That was the
rating.
weasel.
Yeah, it's the attack rating +1.
+2 for Hammer, because she has
Per
a new
net hit.
program.
Yeah. So you got 1 net hit, so what's the attack on your...
My attack is 5.
So 6 and then 2 from Hammer, yeah. So
Yep.
8. Okay, 8 matrix damage. Which will straight up fry the shit out of it, I think?
It soaks it with Firewall
yeah,
plus
yeah.
device rating.
Correct. Okay, so it actually soaks 4, so you do 4 matrix damage to it. So it starts smoking a bit as you throw shit tons of data at it. You went into... Did you go into hot sim, or did you just AOR spike it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you don't want to drop, like, lifeless on the ground, I guess. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, okay. Alright, Murdoch, your turn.
Okay, let's try and take out this final drone.
Yeah, and it has negative penalties now, because Kix burned a bit of its software.
I'm gonna go here. Same again.
Ooh.
First.
-5, yeah.
Flechette.
I think you've rolled like 7 or 8 hits on every one of your attack rolls. It's awesome.
It's loving drones today.
Okay,
Yeah, today is the drone day.
ridiculous amount of not hits.
D-Day.
Yeah, so it blows up. Straight blows up. Okay, so all the drones are dead or incapacitated. So combat is over. And all of you will have to, who were inside the building now, have to test a tear gas shot.
So body plus willpower plus
Any
chemical
penetration?
protection.
It has 0 penetration. But its power is, it was enhanced dose of gas, so its normal power is 9. The enhancement makes it 12. Yeah, so 12 is what you have to soak.
I'm gonna edge that.
12 dice, 2
5 stun.
successes.
It's,
Trust me.
it's stun damage, right?
Yeah, so do I have to roll 12 dice, or is it just like straight up 12 power?
Straight up 12.
Straight up 12, yeah, that's what I thought.
By 6, 7.
So I take 10.
Yep.
Damn, I
No.
soaked as much as Giant? What? Oh, you got fucked.
Yeah.
It's like, you must have 1,000,000 dice, and you do. You just got screwed.
So, what does Kix have to roll? Sorry, willpower plus.
Oh wait, I had more dice to roll, what the fuck?
Yeah, what do you roll? It's willpower plus what?
Body plus willpower.
Yeah, body plus it, yeah, correct.
And any chemical protection if you've got that.
Yeah, if you have any chemical protection on your clothes. or
And
anything.
antidote as well, if you have any
I
antidote.
believe I do have chemical. Let me just check.
Okay, you add the rating and dice to resist.
Stun
plus
overflow is a 1-to-1 ratio, right?
These are
Yep.
It's 2 to 1.
Oh,
Stun
2 to
to
1.
physical.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
chemical
use-
protection rating 2.
Yeah, so you add 2 dice to it then.
I won't use a stim patch actually.
I pass out.
Willpower. Willpower plus body.
And when your stun monitor fills, your spirit fucks off disrupted.
Yep.
And he's pissed at
8
you.
plus 2.
Yep.
Tex comes over and examines Amber's body.
Cops a feel or two.
Yeah. I especially examine the chest area to make sure there's no injuries.
You find 2 tiny pinpricks of.
Hey!
That's about it. Well, you never really specified how Amber looks, so I'm gonna go with flat-chested.
Not
Massive butt though.
Maybe that's why she's so angry.
Maybe got back.
She wears her boobs behind her.
Anybody got
She puts her
medical
ass
training?
in a bra.
I do, if you'd like to get Murdoch.
So it takes 10 minutes for tear gas to dissipate when in contact with air. So in 10 minutes, the warehouse will be clear of gas.
Murdoch, you get a text from Tex saying that Amber's down. She looks like she could use some medical attention. but
So
I don't wanna-
Firehead, but like nobody cares.
Yeah, I don't want to move her body. I haven't even noticed that Firehead's down yet.
And John just looks at the 3 people unconscious and I just turn to Tex and I'm like, are we treating them here or should I start picking up bodies?
Yeah, I've heard it's bad to move somebody's body when they're injured. Maybe we should let Let Murdoch do his thing first.
The thing is, I'm bleeding heavily.
That time of the month, Amber. I couldn't resist.
No, I'm
You have to forgive me.
heavily injured. That's why.
Very inconvenient.
Fire
time.
spirit
It's not an
fucking
injury.
over.
It's normal.
What does a rating 6 medkit do again? I add the 6 to it.
Six.
Or... Yes, okay.
Yeah, but this is not a sterile environment, remember? So it's like -2.
And
And
I'm
Amber's
-2 because
awakened.
I'm awakened.
Yeah.
So
He's
I'm
lying down
plus
in
2.
the shit.
They're just +2, yeah. On Amber. Kills 1 stun.
Yo, one.
If she's conscious.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are awake though. So.
Goddamn, Firehead dropped 2.
He's also
My
awakened and it's
head.
dirty.
Yes.
Everything around here is a non-sterile environment. So.
You don't have the sterilize spell, do you, Ariel?
No.
You heal 2, Firehead. 2 stun.
So because I rolled badly, it uses 2 from the medkit, right? Each time. So I used Forged then.
What?
Yeah, you just use 1.
That's literally Warhammer you're thinking of. Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, Murdoch, my head hurts something mighty fierce. Would you mind helping me out as well?
Yeah, so all of you got like exposed to tear gas, or like you feel nauseous, you like
Oh, I'm
vomit,
vomiting.
everything else. Yeah, you're feeling pretty bad. Has anyone actually ever got hit by tear gas in real life?
Yes.
I have as well. Yeah.
Eek. I'm sorry, guys.
I haven't. You're also awakened,
Yeah.
and it's still dirty, so 2 again.
Police here used tear gas during the student protests a
Wow.
couple of years ago.
Nice people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at the WTO protests in Seattle way back when. I was just like, went down there because I heard it was going to be interesting.
Tear gas is
Wasn't
not
it?
nasty.
It was
nasty
very
shit.
interesting. Yeah, I have asthma, so it fucks me up even more.
Is tear gas the thing that like kind of makes like your nose and eyes run and everything, and like just mucus starts pouring out of every orifice?
Yes.
Yeah, and
Every
it
orifice.
also makes you nauseous.
Yeah.
Every
Oh,
orifice.
It actually forces your eyes to close. It like forces the blink response.
Mm-hmm.
So you literally can't open your eyes. It's fucked.
Well, Doc, I could use attention too. I've also got a -2 because of all my cyber.
Here it comes. Open the mouth.
Smells like fart in here. That damn nausea gas.
So in the time it takes you to get them all up and running, you know, stop vomiting and everything else, the gas is like drained outside of the, the place and dissipated by the air, so the place is clean again.
I think Kix needs a heal as well.
And there's a ton of rotodrones, so if you want to like strip them for parts and stuff,
Yes.
Murdoch, you could get like a good stuff, and they all have like a decent gun if anyone wants to take that.
Oh yeah, we're taking all their guns and their ammo.
But yeah.
Yeah, so they all have Ares, Ares alphas, and yeah, Ares alphas.
How many of them are there?
1, 2. Well, there's as many as there is there, so feel free to count.
Yeah.
That's for kicks. 7 successes.
Damn, she heals 5 stun.
I like it.
And anybody that has
Like
the
fire
automatic
head, yeah.
skill should take an Ares Alpha
I'm
for
at 9.
themselves.
Have they got like 1 clip each or something more?
Yeah, 1 clip each. Murdoch, you can tell just from a like preliminary glance at those rotodrones that whoever made them pretty much just took the basic design for Nissan rotodrones and like kind of made it their own, if you know what I mean.
Oh, they're special people.
Yeah, and
Custom job.
interesting enough, when you like slide in like your rigger command console and try to like access any like the hard drives or anything on them, you are like astounded to see that the BIOS and everything of these drones runs on Norse runic glyphs.
I tell the party this.
Tell
What
Firehead.
the fuck?
Can I read?
Can you read Norse runic glyphs?
Yeah.
You're from Sweden.
I mean,
does automatically mean you're a Viking?
It's my tradition,
Yeah, his
though,
tradition
isn't
is
it?
Nordic.
Oh
Yeah, it's his
that's
magical
true,
tradition.
actually.
I'm
yeah.
Norse.
But would they like? I guess they would. Yeah.
Runes are fucking magic.
Yeah, so yeah, you can actually read them. Yeah, it's like it's a
Yeah.
normal BIOS, but it's just written in like old Nordic runes. Basically.
Okay, so I read them and puke all over. Just, yeah, and bleed all over
You're
the
like,
thing.
Futhark!
I'm bleeding more.
It seems the gas is cleared. Kix, do you feel up to going back to that computer?
Yes, I don't expect anything to be on there that we can use, but, what the hell?
I will stay nearby. If gas comes again, I will fly us both out of building.
Okay, it's a deal. She's probably the only one who can lift her through physical means. And even then, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a bit too fucked right now.
So
Okay.
Warren, I actually take my cutting torch and I cut us a door right here in case we have to egress.
Yeah, sure, it's easy enough. You don't even have to roll it or anything. Fucking roll 20 screw again. So what do you want to do with the console kicks?
Like, jack into it with my data jack.
Yeah, so going straight into the jockey gives you an automatic mark, and you can tell immediately that like almost anything of relevant information has been scrapped. But you can try and like look through it to see if you can find anything interesting.
Yeah, is that like matrix perception?
Yeah. Computer plus int.
Plus
Oh.
2, because you'd be in hot sim.
Yeah.
Yeah, and +1 for psych, so let me roll 3 more dice there.
Yeah, and if you have anything for like, any qualities or anything like that.
I have some qualities, I just always forget what they are.
Let me have a look.
Oh,
Hey, that's not a
fucker.
bad
There's one
fucking
nice.
3 extra dice.
And hits.
Nice. Okay, so quickly browsing through, you can see that whoever was last on this, as soon as you activated it, that was a pre-recorded message, and immediately sort of a script ran through it and started deleting absolutely fucking everything.
Just as I
But-
figured.
Even though it's been quite thorough, you do actually find that there is a matrix icon still attached to this, or a mark, sorry, still attached to this computer.
Someone else's mark.
Yes.
I've never come across one of these before. What do I do with it?
You could trace the icon, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to get a mark on the persona first, though, so you gotta
Yeah.
hack on the fly.
Okay.
So hacking plus logic. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, so you fail to get anything on it. Unless you want to post edge that.
What about just trying again? Is there...
This is not a data processing, so
Oh, okay.
the other person
Yeah, I'll
will
post
the
edge
other
it.
person will become aware you're doing shit with them, basically.
Yeah, I'll post edge it then.
11 dice.
Meh.
1, 2. That's actually enough to beat him. So you do manage to get a mark on the other person. So now to do it, well, you need 2 marks actually, don't you? No,
Yeah.
I know you don't. Yeah, you do actually. Yeah. So, is there any program that allows you to get 2 marks at a time? There is, but there's like conditions to it, isn't there?
You have to roll at a -4 to get 2 marks at once.
Yeah. Okay. So you can try again against the other person. Try and get a mark
Yeah.
on them. Yeah.
-4 give the same amount of successes.
Remember, this is a thing, so God is like technically watching this. So or at least the other person is more than likely will become aware after a while. So 15 dice again, I think? Yeah. Okay. Okay, you gain another mark. So now you can trace the icon.
Computer plus intuition.
Yeah, computer plus intuition. Against willpower plus sleaze.
More.
Okay, so you get a return signal, but it doesn't make any sense. Basically, it's pinging around on dozens of servers and dozens of locations all around the world, so you can pretty much tell that the other person probably figured out someone was doing something and like bounced their signal. This is basically my way of explaining he beat you in the roll.
So you could edge.
Yeah, you can edge it.
Yeah. What is that, like 10 dice?
10 dice, yeah.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Oh, so she like makes a GUI in Visual Basic to backtrace him.
Mine was realistic, Aaron. That's just fucking CSI craziness. Like, what was that fucking show, Bones?
Where they're typing on the same computer.
Oh,
No, Bones is even worse. Where like they got some bones and they were scanning it, and there was this weird little like indentation on the bones, and they couldn't figure it out. So they got the computer to scan it, and apparently it was like a barcode that uploaded a virus to the computer that fried all their servers.
Wow.
It was like what?
Yeah, it was NCIS that was the two people typing on one keyboard.
Yeah. So, yes, you do actually manage to trace it, and you get a lock on a comlink that is currently downtown, and last you placed it, it's quite close to where you guys met Aaron in the club. It's not the exact same place, it's 2 or 3 blocks over.
Ooh.
And it appears to be in a skyscraper downtown, and it's not moving. But soon after you do that, the icon that you're connected to completely dies, and you know the only way that this could happen is because he's burned the comlink or the deck or whatever it was. Like, he's deliberately destroyed it.
I see. But was I able to, like...
Yes, you know exactly where he was last, yes.
Good. Bingo.
Right, let's move so we can catch this fuckboy.
Fuck boy. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Giant jets out of the roof. No, he just skimmed out of the building.
Okay, so as soon as you get out, Tex, you get a call on your comlink. It's from Anonymous, but you can tell from the comlink code that it's from the guy Aaron.
Tex-Mex Cafe.
Tex walks, sorry.
The Tex-Mex Cafe.
Oh,
Happy hour
right,
4 to 6. How may I help you?
So he just answers and says, how was your delivery?
Very enlightening.
You can almost hear him smiling on the other side of the phone, and then he goes, I trust our friend was as inventive as ever.
Does his jaw click or something?
Yeah.
We're actually headed back your way. Seems our buddy took a detour into your neck of the woods, but we'll have him shortly.
He sort of laughs again and says, yes, I know, that's why I'm calling you. I believe he's located in a building quite close to where I am. And convenience would have it, it seems that both of our interests in this collide. The run I need you to do will now begin. Please, meet me in the club again. It shouldn't be far from where you are, so it won't be out of your way, and trust me, Zane isn't going anywhere.
Outstanding. We'll be there in about 45 minutes, I guess.
He just says, "Don't be late," and then clicks the phone off.
Wait, we're jumping into a run right now.
Because your run coincides with Zane.
Well, poop.
How Aaron knows this is anyone's guess.
This was the run the whole time? Oh my god.
Dun dun dun.
Runception.
Giant's head explodes.
So I don't know if all of you go in or not, but when you get there, the place is completely deserted except for Aaron and his security crew of 10 or so rather large trolls, orcs, and scruffy-looking humans with large guns. So do you all go in, or just Tex, or who wants to head in, or who wants to wait outside?
Giant goes in this time.
You will head in.
I'm not heading in. I look like shit.
Firehead is
She's
not
like
heading
burned,
in.
bleeding.
Yeah, I'm burned.
There's vomit
bleeding.
on her shirt.
Yeah, just awful. I look like shit.
Well, you all kind of look like shit, so yeah.
Tex
I
is
think-
holding it together.
Yeah.
I'm the worst off here. Come on.
Tex has a headache, but he can hold it.
So for everyone that goes in, Aaron just immediately sees you again with the cold, calculating eyes and cracks his tiny little smile before saying, "I see he didn't manage to get the complete better of you, but it looks like you're a little worse for wear."
Yeah, a bit of a headache.
Few bruises.
So he says, "Please have a seat," and then he sort of snaps his fingers, and the orc beside him gets up and walks off to the bar and gets a gin and tonic for all of you and brings it back.
Yeah, Giant doesn't drink shit.
Anyone who wants a glass.
You're not filling me with stealth tags, Warren.
So he just sort of smiles at you cunningly as, if you drink or don't drink. Does anyone actually drink, just out of interest?
No.
Indulge in all the pleasures.
Okay, so she drinks some.
Fucking Slaneshi.
Alright,
Kill.
so he says, I must confess, I knew where Zane was for quite some time, though I needed you to probe that little hidey hole of his just in case he left anything of interest. I presume most of it was wiped when you blundered in there, however?
For the most part, indeed.
Alright, so he smiles a cold, calculating grin again and says, "Well, your mission wasn't a total loss. He's gone to ground where I knew he was. He's hiding in a Horizon subsidiary building not far from here."
Yeah, it's what our intelligence showed as well. A bit of a high rise.
Yes, he nods and says, "Soul Media Group. It's not that far from here, but their main building in downtown is 1 or 2 blocks over. I've organized for most of the defense staff to, let's just say, leave momentarily to be replaced, but the next shift hasn't quite arrived yet and won't for the next 2 hours or so. Zane doesn't know this, and the man he's working for has no inclination to inform him of it. I've made sure of that. However, I needed to keep a light staff there to keep up appearances, otherwise he'll disappear and we won't be able to get him again. There is a small contingent of, I guess you would phrase the term rent-a-cops currently in the place, as well as some automated security, the host, and some magical defenses, but it should be nothing you people, he says with sort of a cold grimace, can handle. You'll have to infiltrate via the top of the building, however, and I've prepared something for such an eventuality. And then he sort of brings up an AOR display of the downtown area, and he indicates the building you have to go to, and then he indicates a higher skyscraper beside it. I believe you'll have to, what's that called? It's not abseil, it's where you go over on a rope. What's it called again?
Zipline?
Yeah, you'll have to zip line over from this building to the roof of the other one. The equipment you'll need to do so is located at the top of this building, and it zooms in a bit to the larger skyscraper, and you can see there's a roughly 45-degree angle from the roof of that building to the roof of the other one.
Under his breath, Giant mutters the litany of tensile strength.
He just sort of smiles at you and says, "I trust such an operation is not beyond your capacity, despite your obvious issues at the moment." And he sort of sniffs a bit as he smells the vomit on some of you.
Yeah, Tex smells like way too much cologne right now. And Tex is just like, Yeah, it's nothing we can't handle.
Alright, he says, good. To make sure there is no awkward feelings or bad issues between us, I'll send you a complimentary compensation package for your work in bringing Zane to his last bastion of refuge. He sort of indicates to another one of the trolls who takes something out, a comlink, attaches a cred stick to it, types a few buttons and brings it back. Shows it to Aaron, who just sort of nods, and then the troll hands it to you, and you can see that there is 10,000 yuan on the cred stick. That should be sufficient to compensate you for the run, yes?
Yeah, this will cover a lot of expenses. Was there anything you wanted from Zane? Any information that we collect?
Any of the equipment on him, I believe you owe to another man, or men, and he sort of smiles again and says, however, whatever data is on it, if you could make a copy of it and give it to me, that's all I want. What you do with the individual or his gear himself is no concern to me.
Very well, we'll be in touch.
So he sort of smiles again and says, yes, as I said, you have roughly 2 hours to make this before a far larger security force invariably shows up. I'm sure you can get in and out between then, otherwise we will not be speaking again. I hope you understand.
Yep, Tex just nods as he starts making his way out, and I'd like to roll Judge Intentions on this guy just to see if he's screwing us here.
Okay, so you can tell that he seems to be fairly legit in what he wants, but as usual, you get a hint of maliciousness about him, but you're not sure if that's just the way he is, or because he's not told you the whole truth. But other than that, it's very obvious what he wants is legit, if you know what I mean. But otherwise he wouldn't have gone to so much work to make this happen. But there's definitely, he either sees you as disposable assets, or something along those lines. He's kind of cold, to say the least.
Usual Corp Johnson stuff.
Yeah. So, you guys head straight over to the larger skyscraper, which conveniently has a back door open and waiting for you with a stairwell that leads right to the roof.
Yeah, I guess we probably wait like 15 minutes just so we can recover some stun damage.
Yeah. So.
Or however long we need to do the first hour recovery.
Yeah. Give me a sec. So how long does it take to recover stun damage?
It's an extended test with a 1 hour interval.
So you can wait 1 hour, but then you'll have 1 hour to finish the run. So it's up to you guys.
I mean, well, we had almost an hour-long drive down from Snow.
Yeah, right? You would, yeah.
It's
So yeah, everyone
willpower
can
plus
roll
one,
it.
correct?
Yeah, body plus willpower to recover stun damage.
You're back a second, I'm gonna go to the toilet.
Ugh.
Yay!
What are we rolling, sorry?
Oops.
This is to heal stun, you're fine.
Alright.
I'm still in a very shitty condition.
Have you used just him shit yet, Ariel?
Yes, I have used my stim. And after an hour I would probably take... Oh shit.
Yeah, anybody that took stim gets back whatever rating of stim plus 1 in stun.
So I take 7.
If you use a rating 6, then yes. And everyone also gets 1,430 new yen.
Wait. We don't want to slot that cred stick.
Yeah, not yet.
Well, we're not going to slot the cred stick. We're going to transfer the money.
Yeah, but you have to slot the cred stick in order to do that. And remember what he did to your previous characters. I don't want infected cyberware.
Yeah, so it's on a cred stick, and he did openly admit he did it, but you don't get the feeling Aaron is the kind of guy that repeats the same trick again, but maybe he did, maybe he didn't.
Well, you can transfer... I mean, all of us with high lifestyles have access to bank accounts, so you can transfer
Even
money
low.
from a cred stick. No, you have to be medium or higher to have a bank account. But you can transfer money from a cred stick to a bank account, and it shouldn't that shouldn't be a problem, Like those credits shouldn't be like tainted or anything.
Yeah, the credits aren't tainted; they're just numbers on a thing. But yeah.
How much
Yeah, and then
did
you
say?
throw away the stick. 1430.
143.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? What we all just got paid?
Yep.
Sorry, I missed it.
How much? Sorry.
143.
Warren.
Yep.
Did you say it's an hour that people were doing things to get rid of stun?
Well, it took you an hour to drive back to downtown. Well, it was like 40 minutes, but we'll say it's an hour to be clean. Then you have 2 hours to finish the run, so you guys could take an hour to recover a bit more
No,
if you want to risk it.
we're not doing that.
Yeah. Because you do
I'm
know
driving.
the building security is going to go far higher, because it's only been temporarily fucked because Aaron swung some influence.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm driving, so I can't repair my Doberman, so it looks like I'm only going in with one drone.
I think it's
So-
only Firehead and Amber who are seriously wounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go with 6 stun overflow.
So you take 3 more physical.
Which brings me to 12 physical,
So that kills you, yes?
which is 2 over my maximum. It doesn't kill me.
Okay. Anybody got a stabilization patch, a trauma patch?
Did you try to summon another thing to channel or something? While
No, it's just the stim.
stim patch.
Oh yeah.
They catch up to you eventually.
I'm
I
pretty
have
sure
a
I
trauma
bought you.
patch.
Did
No,
Does
Firehead
anyone
roll?
have a trauma patch?
Did Firehead roll for his?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, did that just cancel out my stim patch damage?
It would.
From
Yeah.
before, yeah.
You take
Okay.
7 stun.
Yeah, but it cancels out his. He rolled 7 on his body plus willpower to heal.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's right, yeah.
I don't have a trauma patch. Does
Trauma.
anyone
I
have a
have
trauma
2
patch?
slap patch trauma patches.
Yeah, so whack one on Amber or she's gonna die.
Wait, so
Um,
if the 4 successes I get take from the stun I
You
took,
can't
then
do
I
anything but rest, yeah.
Wouldn't,
might
and I wouldn't
do-
take that much.
I might do what you do, Joss, in your campaign, because that sounded like a good idea, where if you burn an edge to survive, you get a negative effect.
Yeah,
Sounds like a good idea.
because otherwise the characters live forever.
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't take that much overflow. I would take 1.
You made a guy quadriplegic or something.
Yeah, he's paralyzed from the waist down.
So yeah, I just go down, but I don't go into overflow.
So do I use my trauma patch or not?
No.
No.
Okay, I'll put it back on my sheet.
I've got pretty flexible RPing players though, so it's Rich actually.
Oh, right.
And
Yeah.
he's really
Oh,
pumped
cool.
to be like a fucking Professor X.
What
An-
was this?
An
What
evil
was
mage.
he? What was he a mage before? Okay, so it's not so
Yeah.
bad. If he was like a street stam, that would have been horrific.
Yeah, in the fight he was like, fuck it, and just cast a Force 12 levitate spell on himself and started floating around throwing spells.
If he spends enough
Amazing.
money, he should be able to get that fixed. They've cured paralysis.
Well, he's got Satan inside him as well, because I forced it on him at some point before I did it to Quinn. And if he had the karma, I was going to make him instantly spend it to cancel the being paralysed, but he didn't, so...
God, you people and your fucked up devil characters.
Yeah,
Reminds-
you guys love the devil.
Still, the worst character I've ever seen in any game I've ever played was Wing's character in that rogue game we played.
Oh, Blades in the Dark.
Yeah, where he
Holy
made
shit.
the fucking old man murderer whose goal was to murder people because it's the only way he could get turned on, and it's like, what?
What the fuck?
And the worst part was Wing's voice he did for him. It was so creepy.
Yeah.
That-
And then he killed a character and made a really worse bitch who was like this
Yeah.
weird fucking crazy thing. Oh. Fucking Wing, man. Jesus.
That was my low point as a GM.
Fuck that door.
Your low point was that fucking door, dude. That locked Wing.
The door.
Where these fucking elite, rogue thief things, and the first thing that blocks us is this fucking door. Oh. Anyway, continuing on. Right, so you guys head up to the building. And on the roof
Except
of the
for
building...
me.
Yeah, except for you. You're not going in this run then? Alright.
He's
Well,
unconscious.
yeah,
Yeah,
I can't.
okay. So you leave Amber, in the car or something, yeah.
By the way, there's a tiny motorcycle there.
Oh yeah, I know that was the one I used to make yours.
Is it driving up the building?
It's a motorcycle
Yes.
for ants.
Actually, that's in a way back when, before I even met any of you guys, I played in a second edition D&D game, and the GM had like these lizard men come out of the marsh and attack the city, and it was like surrounded, and they were besieging it, and we were like, we had to get into the town to tell them something I can't even remember, but I came up with the genius idea that I had spider crawl or whatever, like the second edition spell, and we all had horses. So I used all my daily spells to cast spider crawl on everyone's horse, and then we galloped through the army, and our horses walked up the walls. It was fucking amazing. That aside, anyway, you guys get up there, and you have the grapple hook launcher that will shoot all the way over there. It's quite heavily automated and everything else. So it is based off long arms. So if anyone is good at long arms, they can aim the grapple gun and fire it.
How many
That
dice
takes
do you
it.
have?
I have 12.
Alright, I got 11, I think, yeah.
Yeah,
Can
the
I
grapple.
assist in any way?
Yeah, you can assist him. Yeah.
Cool.
And the grapple gun gives an automatic +2 because of its sensors and everything else.
Okay.
It's quite advanced.
So I get +4, +2 from the grapple gun, and then +2 from aiming, so +8.
And the threshold you need to meet is 5 at this distance.
Easy.
Yep. Launched it. Okay, so you get a very, very nice hook at the edge of a pipe or a AC cooler at the top, and it hooks on very tightly, and it looks like the tensile strength of the grappling hook is quite high, so everyone should be able to get across. So, who wants to be the first brave soul to go over using edge?
Go ahead.
Right.
I'll follow Giant afterwards.
If it's gonna snap, it may as well be now.
So long as you don't glitch this, you will all get over.
Okay, so rolling your edge then.
Everybody roll edge.
I'm good.
What? Edge. So
Yeah.
1.
1 dice. Oh, fuck.
Holy shit.
Just don't fail it, and you're fine.
Just don't glitch.
I would have probably stayed down and just sent my rotodrone.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I'm probably going last, I guess. Or
I think.
Wait, how does Kix go?
She
Does it
wraps
have
her
a
legs
harness?
around. Yeah, it has a harness. Yeah, it obviously has a harness.
Can I just hook her under one arm and like use the other to slide down the rope?
Please do
It's
that. She'd feel
cliffhanger
better.
cliffhanger with centaurs.
But I've
Yeah.
got
Oh,
kicked
that
out
was
of the
so
grapple.
close.
Oh.
I think that's
So,
everyone who's coming.
She is going.
He already rolled.
Oh yeah, you did roll. Yeah. Okay, so that's everybody. Okay, so you guys get over.
I think Kix was probably screaming a bit, like uncontrollably.
Yeah, like right in Giant's ear.
Where did I put that? There it is. Okay, you guys can all see that. Yep.
I know this map.
Well, yeah, because there's like 5 fucking modern maps. It's not hard. Alright, so you guys get over, and this is the building here. You do know that this entire building belongs to Sol Media Incorporated, and I think we'll actually leave it off there this week because the next thing might take a while. So we'll begin this next week, I think.
Okay. Any karma?
Yeah, definitely karma. So it's, let me see, nobody died. It's not been any really feel-good things, but the difficult comes. So 5 karma. 5 karma.
I felt pretty good when I killed those drones.
5 karma so far, yeah.
Yay.
And
37, backed up karma, baby.
And Amber's not there, right? Yeah.
No, I'm
And
asleep.
Murdoch just sent his drones up. Okay. I'll fix that for next week.
I'm asleep, having nightmares about fire spirits.
Okay. So we will finish that next week.
Warren, one of the users in chat, was impressed with your maps and layouts and stuff and the way the Roll20 looks. So, cheers.
Oh, nice. Thanks.
Cheers for being an awesome DM that puts a lot of obvious work into these games.
It's harder when you actually make the maps yourself. which I do often, but it takes like ages. So
Okay, so
There you have it.
yeah, so we're done for this week. Anyway,
we're gonna find someone to raid, and everyone should go and raid that person.
do you got any followers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got
we had
some.
a few actually.
Oh, nice.
I think someone came over and raided us at the end of their stream. So
Yeah.
there, like, couple people came and followed us. Thanks.